My name's Yvonne. I am a business owner. I started my own business about 8 years ago. It's a fitness adventure company for women, Women's Fitness Adventures. So I spend a lot of my life outside. So in terms of who I am, I'm active, I'm outdoors, I just throw on gear and get out there. But that doesn't quite translate when I go back to my everyday life with family and socialising and, the normal stuff we all do. Before I worked with Style Liberation, well, let's go way back to about 30 years ago, I did have a style. When I worked in corporate, I actually had a style. But somewhere along the way, I lost my style. Life took over, parenting took over, running my own business took over, and I lost my style. And when I came back to and found Style Liberation, well, my style was discovered again. When I lost my style, I lost myself as well. I felt, that I was over that 40-year age group and that I was becoming just part of wearing a uniform. That was my biggest dread. It was actually waking up every day and putting on the shorts and the t-shirt, or for me, the white pants and the t-shirt, and that would be my uniform for the next 30 or 40 years. And I felt like I was becoming less of me and just one of everybody else out there. My turning point moment came in my wardrobe. I was standing there, I think the kids were off at school, and I looked at my wardrobe, I tried everything on, and I just felt frumpy. I felt disconnected from what was in my wardrobe, and nothing made me feel good. And I knew at that moment that I actually needed some help, that I couldn't navigate this whole fashion world and my lifestyle together, that I actually needed someone to help me. I really like the wardrobe that I have now. It makes me feel that no matter if I'm not feeling on top of my game, I can go to my wardrobe and pull out some items of clothing and it's going to go well together. And then on days where I bound out of bed, I can really throw something together that makes me feel like I can step onto, perhaps not the catwalk, but something quite similar. I'm not the most organised person, but my wardrobe is actually colour coordinated. So I know my colours, so they all sit in the wardrobe in their colour slots. And it actually is a really working wardrobe. So it looks practical, it looks functional, it looks hardworking, but it also looks stylish when I can bring it all together. There was a time, not too long ago, where my dad, who never comments on anything I'm wearing, I don't think most of the time he even notices, he looked at me and went, "Wow, you look really nice." And I thought, wow, that coming from Dad, who doesn't notice anything, was a good thing and a noticeable thing for a dad to notice. But I also have friends that say to me, "I really like your style. How do you do that? How do you know all these things about," we often have conversations about my stylist, about Style Liberation, and they're always asking me for tips and stuff. So I figure that someone out there is noticing what I'm doing. When I first started with Style Liberation, I did my colours and I did my style, which was such a revelation because it saved so much time at the store. I could go to the racks that were my colour and just disregard everything else. But I also did some shopping trips as well, and that gave me the confidence to branch out on my own as well. So now, shopping once or twice a year with Fiona or Christy or any of the other Style Liberation team saves me so much money, because I'm not having clothes that hang in the wardrobe with the tag still on them, or not buying clothes that fit wrongly. They fit, but they fit wrongly, or I don't feel like a star in. And it's really easy to get tripped up with the online shopping as well, thinking I'll just grab one of those and one of those, but the thought still needs to go in it. And that's what Style Liberation has taught me, to think about my style, my lifestyle, and saving money as well. If I hadn't gone through the Style Liberation process, I'd probably be curled up in the corner of my wardrobe. I think I'd be in my uniform of shorts and a t-shirt, or white pants and a t-shirt, and thinking that was okay, but inside really thinking that wasn't okay. That wasn't who I wanted to be or who I really was. So without them, I don't think I would have discovered me again. And that's a really nice thing. I would recommend Style Liberation to anyone. Actually, I do, to everyone that I come across. I was just at the hairdresser the other day and he was asking about it. I would recommend it to, I recommend it to all of my friends. So that's women in their 50s. But anyone who feels that their wardrobe's not working for them, or feels like they've lost themselves inside, has an occasion to come up that's coming up for them, but really, anyone who's looking to